Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake helping you create something awesome today. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens for Nikon, and in this case, it's the VR version 1. A lot of people talk trash on kit lenses, and I understand why they do it. Ultimately, they're not the best lenses in the world. A lot of times they come free with your camera, and there are better lenses out there, even at the $200 price range, like the 35mm f1.8 prime that I'm shooting this video with right now. But most of the time, I shoot my YouTube videos with this 18 to 55mm kit lens, and it's done tremendous quality. If you have watched the YouTube channel up until this point, you've seen that I've done hundreds of videos, literally hundreds of videos with just this lens, and it's worked out just fine, and the quality is on par with some of the best content out there for YouTube. So for what it is, this is a fine lens. I don't think for YouTube videos that you need to spend $2,000 or even $1,000 used on a 24 to 70mm f2.8 lens. Now, there are exceptions to that, and if you have grown and you scaled and you've made a certain amount of money, then you can definitely feel free to do that. Am I buying that lens? Yes, I'm buying that lens, and even when I rent it, I'll do a review of it here on the channel. But for everyday use, for beginners, for people in their first 2 or 3 years doing this kind of stuff, for DSLR video, for YouTube, whatever, this lens is just fine, and it will get the job done. I've, even with photography, still gotten great shots with this lens. In fact, let's cue some up now. And this is fine. If you want something a little better because, okay, well, it's a variable aperture lens, and the widest it opens up is 3.5, and you don't feel that that creates enough bokeh for you. I get it. $200, you can get the 35mm prime, or you can get the 50mm prime for about $225, $250, and then you can get shots like these. And see, those are some really nice shots, and again, the difference in that was this comes free with the camera, that's $200, so that's your next step up. You can get some other lenses for around $500 that are going to be pretty good. You can get a Sigma 17 to 55 f2.8 to replace this if you want, if you have $500 to spend. So that's the direction I would go if you want f2.8 lens and you don't want to use the kit lens and you feel that they are quote-unquote trash, then fine, that's something you can do. But my honest review of this lens is that if you're a beginning photographer and you need to learn how to use your camera, or if you're just taking pictures of your kids, you want to do snapshots, you're doing company photos, you want to do personal headshots for LinkedIn or whatever, this is just fine. And of course, you could always get the 55 to 200 to complement that and have the full range. But again, I'll cover that lens in another video. So who is this for? This is for everybody who's just starting out on DSLR video and DSLR photography, and who needs to have something nice within a budget and learn how to use their camera. Now, once you start making money off your photography, you should absolutely consider getting the 35mm f1.8, the 50mm, or the 85mm f1.8, and I'll have links to those in the description below so you can check that out. Until then, until you start making money off of it, or until you decide it's a hobby you want to invest in, this will be just fine, and you can get great shots with this, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But anyway, that's my review of the 18 to 55mm VR Nikkor lens. Again, it's the kit lens, and that's what I think. And that's what my photography and my video stuff has shown. So you've seen the results here on the channel for yourself. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen what this lens can do in terms of video if you're a YouTuber or if you're doing interview sessions or what have you. And I queued up some shots on the screen so you could see the quality. And if you really want to see what the lenses I'm using can do, you can feel free to check out my Flickr account, and you can see what I'm doing there. You can take a look at my Instagram, and you can see, what these shots really look like. Anyway, if you have questions or you want recommendations on lenses, I'm happy to help you out with that. Go ahead and leave those in the comment section below, and I'll answer as many of them as I can. Anyway, like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome content on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today.